how to do it in the paint.
By the way, Suns forward Quentin Richardson, as we see the shot.
Efficiency the team has had with spins. He said, I can do that. Nash brings it out to Johnson for three.
I don't know what the Lakers' numbers are without Kobe, but I'm sure they're, in terms of their stats, aren't as bad as
With the Spurs.
you'd do it even without your hand on the flame. How about that pass?
Right hand or left hand? I've said it before, it doesn't matter. And it's hard to defend. Usually, you know if a guy's going to pass with one hand to the other. With him, you just don't know.
There's Nash keeping that dribble alive. How about Barbosa getting on a little run?
Who has 18 coming off of the bench.
They can't be indecisive when they trap Nash.
Yeah, I tell you, he's been active, Mike. Now, we've been bringing that up, but he's been active on the offensive glass.
Richardson.
Joe Johnson.
Just over 5.5 remaining. Good help defense that time from Sweetney. Richardson, another three.
You just want to make them count. You want to make Phoenix pay for that wide open style. Primo should get the looks that he wants on the block when he has a true small.
881. Smith with 19. Inside, 3 minutes to go. Amari brings it back out to Nash. Nash and Amari kind of in a two-man game. Then they swing it in the corner to...
He weaves through traffic on the way to the lane, on the way to the basket, down the lane, as well as anybody. Here's Richardson.
2 minutes to go in the game. Oh, Jim Jackson's been killing him. And he does.
Way out of hand here. Well, it's kind of way out of hand now.
He can shoot that 15, 16 footer if he's left wide open. Not a real good post player, mainly a defensive guy, blocks the shots and rebounds, but just a dirt worker. But he's a guy who's going to be able to knock down that jumper if you leave him open.
And he never complains about anything. Here's Jim Jackson, another three.
Marion tipped it over to Nash.
That was a very smart play. Marion saw he couldn't get the basketball, so what did he do? Give it to a teammate.
Pick and roll at the top. Nash finds Marion from the three-point line. Out to Steve Nash.
And Shawn Marion at the small forward position, averaging 11 rebounds a game.
Nash with the Stoudemire's screen. Marion for three. Last night, KG, tonight even guarded Yao Ming for quite some time, guys. He gets overlooked, too, in the big scheme sometimes.
This is as close as Houston. Marion comes down to the rebound. Marion coming into the game, averaging 11 rebounds a game. That's 4th best in the league. Into the corner goes. A three-pointer.
Nash headed to the All-Star game in February in Denver. To delivery from the court.
Same high screen set up by Bosco. Nash around it. Good spacing of the floor by the Phoenix.
Best of them, but they didn't play any defense whatsoever. And this Suns team has the ability to play some defense. They don't have to do it all the time. They're going to have to make key stops.
Here's Marion with a...
Mike has 7 points. Rockets with a 2-point lead. McCarty again.
Loves to play in that rare air.
Here goes Nash. It's Marion.
He threw it there. He showed not the best tip toss you've ever seen. No kidding there. McCarty.
3 of 14 from the field. Dallas over this stretch as Phoenix has gotten back in the game. They haven't led since 4-2. Jackson tries to give him the lead.
Round as Hunter ran right into his barrel chest. Now it's Nash, double team, cross court, Richardson. Shot clock is down to 3 for Casey. He wants his 3rd three.
With the timeout, Darrell Armstrong has come in. A little more pressure on Nash with Armstrong up top. Jim Jackson quarter triple.
I thought if you added up their seasonal mark, it'd be near the 2,000 mark.
That was previously held by the Dallas.
He's beyond his years.
Yes, sir. B.J. Brown cuts the Suns' lead to 1. Nash brings it out. Marion, 3 ball.
Nash. Primo comes out.
Revin's looking to go, but he didn't go on that one.
Nash easily getting by Primo, setting up Johnson.
David, he's got 13 points. They're doubling everywhere with Tracy Yao. David West is making the Suns pay for it right now. Walter McCarty in the game now. They picked him up from Boston before the trading deadline. Stoudemire trying to set a pick. Yao's out chasing Nash. Look at that. In the corner to Walter.
Well, Ben Van Gundy's still trying to encourage his guys. You know, there's still hope.
Marion drives.
Having fun at the ball yard. Here's another.
Maybe one of the few guys in the league, probably Shawn Marion, can't run away from is Kevin Garnett.
Nash out to Joe Johnson. 3 ball. Count it.
He's not a huge guy. He does not mind playing physical at all.
Marion open for 3.
Stop the Rockets trying to defend him like Phoenix is at this particular time. McCarty.
A little touch pass gave her right back to Hassel for the dunk.
Nash trying to go inside. Drawing a crowd. Gets it to Jim Jackson. The 3 ball.
In this quarter, Phoenix 1 for 7. Joe Johnson.
Game. He's got 6 1/4 with a pair of free throws to go with that, but they've just been able to keep spread.
But don't get too excited against this Phoenix team.
Yeah, they were out of the game early against Miami last night.
Iverson on the miss. Here comes Nash as the Suns look to reclaim the lead. Jim Jackson in the game for Phoenix, number 21.
I want you to watch Nash. I want you to tell me, how does he do that? Lick his tongue all the time before he passes.
Defensively, he's in the right spot defensively more than any other player. He's really picked up the team's defense, and one of the reasons why they're the best defensive team in the league.
At least put a hand up in somebody's face.
Zerbiak leads them in scoring with 16 now. Swinging around. Q Richardson 3.
Putting the ball on the floor. Knocks down the jump hook off the glass.
Phoenix has made 5 straight from the field. Marion.
What a bizarre series there. Clippers lead by 5. Nash has it outside the arc. Splits the defenders.
Couple of free throws.
What a nice guy.
Very friendly, had a great sense of humor.
Right. Yeah.
He's still working hard despite rarely playing, which is what you want in the plays down the end of your bench. Jackson for spot.
Wisconsin's a terrific coach, played in a high-profile program, and is a big-time player. That's a rebound. They will move the ball, and that ball will get to that wide-open player.
We're loaded with very heady international point guards. That includes Dana Udrih, the impressive rookie from Slovenia.
But right now, like you said, Marion is out of the box. 14 points in the first quarter.
Here's Jackson for 3.
In this quarter, Phoenix 1 for 7. Joe Johnson.
In the fourth quarter, seems to do most of his damage when it counts.
15 points for Anthony. Corner. McCarty. 3.
Slack down. Watch out for this one.
Nash cut off by the double. Marion.
To be in a 7-point game. You'd like to see a bigger lead. So Phoenix is feeling pretty good about their position.
Nice step under by Parker, who's on fire.
Parker, 6 quick points to start. Nash has really had his problems guarding him. Nash is a smart player, but he's not what you would call a great defender. Richardson.
Over the last 5 games, T-Mac is shooting 52% from the field. And tonight he's 4 of 9. He has 11.
Off the mark. And that's a heavy and very fancy watch. Well, you know, we're honoring the 85 team, so...
The lane, don't make that turnover. McCarty again.
It's going to be interesting to see as he plays through this. Will he have the jumping ability? Can he spring out?
Hit it. 1-point game. Nash back the other way. Suns tonight trying to pick up.
55-44, Clippers by 11.
Guarantee you hitting the planet. Just reacting.
Wide open. Bingo.
Performance 10 of 14 tonight. Q has hit 11 threes. Suns in this quarter 4 of 7 behind the line. Nash into the corner. Joe Johnson shot.
Plenty of time left. 1:20. Crowd getting to its feet. Nash on the pick and roll all the way in. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson shot.
Excuse me, Stu, with McCarty, Marion, Jim Jackson, and Stephen Hunter. The only reason Slava was hesitating.
Point lead now for the Phoenix Suns. And Richardson.
Two teams can
you can put 10 points on the board in about a minute and a half.
Henderson's second foul. Nash finding Richardson for 3.
0.6 rebounds, but as usual, it's the other end of the floor. The Knicks need to defend.